Alright, let's get started. So we're using roses here because we're trying to speedrun it as fast as we can. Because there's a first chest that gives you an engram, there's a second chest that gives you an engram. And then the last chest can give you from 2 to 3 engrams, which is why I put 4 to 6 engrams. Because if you have a bonus drop or a focus drop, it's going to scale up really high. So, you know, you're going to wait until Kells Fall is in the rotation. So we have a rose. However, if your character is fast enough and you know how to like use your movement, because you can't use any abilities in this first part, I recommend you use a mint retrograde. So you can melt the boss right in this part. So the first tip is that he's going to spawn in the middle of this room at the back, right where I'm aiming at. If you don't want to use this weapon, you can use a mint retrograde and literally pump it out all on him. If all 3 of your teammates are there, one of them can hit them with a tractor cannon, and 2 of them, and he just switches to the mint retrograde and just pumps it all out on him. You walk immediately to the door, by the way, because the door will not open unless you are standing there. And the first thing you want to do is go to the window on the left, as I am doing right here. You don't have to go up through the stairs. You try to go up these stairs as fast as you can. If you jump here and you use like your swing, you're going to save an extra 2 to 3 seconds. After you open this door, there's going to be these rocks right here. The best way to counter these rocks is to shoot them before you get to them, because look what happens. They kind of like push you away. That's a little bit annoying, but you know, we're talking about a 2 to 3 second difference here. But you know, every second matters when you're trying to farm as much as you can and get the most value out of everything. There's another thing I wanted to say, which is that this is normal. This is not the super easy mode. This is like normal. However, you can do it in hard. You just need like actual commitment from your team. So like if you have the hunter prismatic setup where you have like the 1-2 punch with the grapple, or someone's using I don't know, Star Eater skills, golden gun, I don't even know what does a lot of damage. We're just using third iteration here because it was working, and it still works. Like even after the nerf, it just works. But if you want to do the hard mode efficiently, you will be needing a team that is actually able to pump out damage and learns these puzzles. Like as you can see, this is essentially just a straight line. Like we're just walking through the puzzle. Like we're literally not doing anything. We didn't shoot at the monsters in the other rooms. So as soon as this portal opens, we shoot it, we go inside, and we try to kill the enemies that we know drop the essence little shards. So the pit boss doesn't drop it. Those flying monsters also don't drop it. Those ones don't drop it either. It's the ones on the right. The ones that yeah, those prismatic guys, the strand guys, they drop the empowerment stuff. So you grab them, you go through the portal. Here, there is going to be an ogre to the left and an ogre to the right. The encounter will not begin unless you kill these ogres, so I recommend you use another, again, a mint retrograde or a really heavy, strong weapon. Then you turn around and you start pumping all your bullets on this guy. I'm using the grapple here to reload because the reload on that gun is like really sucky. So we walk out to the door. That encounter is done. Usually every single time, I always shoot this guy that spawns right here because I don't know why sometimes the encounter doesn't proceed unless I shoot him. So whatever, we just shoot him. Again, you can do this so much faster. Like we were chilling here, we're not even trying to go fast. You grab the loot here and then you go through the door. You can literally see that I'm messing up all my eager edges. I'm grappling, I'm mounting onto stuff. Like, this can be done so much faster. You can use an eager's edge right here and not hit the walls. Here, there's going to be rocks. Again, you should shoot them before you get to the rock, because again, that's going to save you like easily 5 seconds. So this part right here, this is why I use strand. And you're going to see why. I use I don't use my sword to like get onto these rocks. However, when I get down to the bottom bridge, what you should be doing is exactly, you shouldn't be wasting all that time, but you should go immediately grapple forward, swing, and double jump if you're a hunter. And then you can get inside that cave. That's going to save you easily 20 seconds. Again, same thing. I just ignore these ads. Like, they literally don't matter. Swing forward. You can do this faster actually. If you double jump and then you do like a backflip onto the cave, you can do it way faster. But you know, if you're here to do it like chilling like us, you're gonna do it from 9 to 10 minutes every single time. And I think 4 to 5 drops, if Kells Fall is in rotation, is actually really valuable. Like, this is how I leveled up to 270. This is an old video, actually, I'm pretty sure. But this is how I leveled up to 270. Always activate that bowl right there. That bowl in that right corner is very important to activate. Also, this one, usually my teammate does it, but he died and he got stuck. So, I'm the one that's going to do it. Also, the one in the back of the room. I think he goes inside the portal here. No, I was way ahead. Up until this point, this was our fastest run. So, right here, the Mindbenders guy is going to pop out. Again, your teammates should be here. And you pump out that mint retrograde on him. If it's in super easy, you can just solo him. But if it's on hard, you're gonna need your team. Especially in the last encounter, you're gonna want a well or just anything that gives you health in general, because there's gonna be like certain snipers. Now here, all right. So after I grab this first bowl, which can or may not appear right there, my teammate goes to the far left room. You're gonna see him walk right about now. You're gonna see his name break. There is a room to the left. He is assigned that room because one of those fireballs can appear in there, so you have to check for that. You kill these wizards so they don't kill your teammates. One of the bowls can also appear there. I'm pretty sure if you get 4 of the bowls, one can appear right there in that bottom corner. If you get 4 of the bowls, the door opens and you can proceed. There is another one right here. One can appear right after you go through the portal, and there's also a cave to the far left of this room, which can also contain one of the bowls. So here we just, again, stand in front of the Mindbender, just wait till he spawns in. They're not going to do that much damage to you, especially if you throw like a healing nade or something. You don't really need a well. But again, go through the door and speed run through it. The point is to kill the boss parts as fast as possible. The puzzle parts can be done faster. Like, you can see that I'm clearly fumbling my movement here. But it doesn't really affect us. Like, I think we did this one in 9 minutes and 47 seconds, which in real time is more like 9 minutes and 20 seconds. However, if you do this appropriately, you can easily do this in 8 minutes and like 40 seconds, like easily. Again, you see like us melting the boss is really important, and like one of the most important parts of this. More loot. That was loot 2.5 minutes after the first chest. Like, an engram in 2 minutes is literally, in my opinion, that's almost like Caldera level, right? It's like, y'all not doing that shit in 1 minute, I don't think. So here I climb up the stairs and I pop super, because if you double team him, you can kill him in the stairs. And this is a crucial part. If you kill him in the stairs, you don't have to chase him all the way up. You can just speed run like I'm doing right here. Literally go up the stairs, ignore everything. All the ads are going to disappear. And all you have to do is basically go through the door, which is at the back end of the room right here, right there. I ignore the rally banner because we're just going to use our primary. However, if you're using Mint Retrograde or any other weapon like Grand Overture or Parasite, then I do recommend that you place the rally banner. It's going to add like an extra 6 to 7 seconds, but it's not that big of a deal. So here I kill a couple of these ads. I'm trying to kill them as fast as I can because I'm pretty sure this does activate the portal. Whenever I don't shoot the ads, the portal does not open. So I just shoot them for my teammates. I'm going too fast for them, unfortunately, but there you go. I'm killing them and the portal is now going to become active. It says Fecal prepares an attack, so just shoot the portal. You go in. Usually I grapple to the back of the room right there. Oh, I did it. And you're going to kill, again, the prismatic guys, like the ones with the... yeah, those guys right there. They're going to drop the essence. You grab it. When it's times 10, you can just shoot the portal behind the boss. And you start damage phase. Right here in hard, usually we do use a well because we get shot. And then just literally pump it out on him. And that's basically the whole thing. That's basically it. And then here we have our rewards. I think we're going to get 2 engrams right here. Yeah, we get 2 engrams. So that's 4 engrams for this one. But if it's the focus and you have a bonus drop, you get